Welcome back to the Oman Cricket Academy, match after match, and once again this is probably the last one for the round number 1. It's match number 28 and it's going to be an exciting contest between the Darsait Titans and the Azaiba 11. We are live from the Amrat ground in Oman and it's been a nice evening so far at the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Let's head down to the toss first up, where we have Shoaib Ahmed with the two captains.
It is time to flip the coin for one of the most important matches of this Oman D10. Two teams who are trying to get into the top 5 will be taking on each other in this game that is about to begin. Well, it's going to be Darsait Titans taking on Azaiba 11. I've got the men who matter to my left. For Darsait Titans, we've got Sahil. For Azaiba, we've got Haitham Bahar. And on to my extreme left is the match umpire, Mr. Zaman Qureshi. The home team is Darsait Titans. Sahil will flip the coin. Khanjar is the call. Number it is. So, Sahil, you've won the toss. क्या करेंगे आज और क्यों?
We are going to bowl first, and we have some plans, like we want to restrict them as low as possible and try to chase it down below 5 or 6 overs. Then we will have a huge run rate. Then we can go through it.
Must-win game. Does this bring added pressure on you, or do you take this? Your team takes it as a challenge?
No, we will take this as a challenge because it's a must-win game. No, either if we win with a huge run rate, then we are go through it. Then hopefully we will do, inshallah.
What is the message to your side going into this game?
We will be the same side.
Okay, no changes. All the best. Give us a good game.
Thank you. Thanks.
Haitham, are you happy with the result? आपको ये जो चाहिए था वो मिल गया. आप बैटिंग करना चाहते थे या आप भी बॉलिंग करना चाहते थे?
हम भी बॉलिंग ही करना चाहते थे क्योंकि बॉलिंग ही हमारा स्ट्रेंथ है, पर बैटिंग कर लेंगे, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है.
मैंने देखा पहले जो 2 मैचेस हुए हैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्कोर बना है, तो क्या स्कोर एक अच्छा स्कोर लगता है अब क्योंकि आप बैटिंग कर रहे हैं?
मेरे हिसाब से 130 वो प्रोबेबली बहुत अच्छा स्कोर होगा क्योंकि हमारे बॉलिंग साइड स्ट्रॉन्ग है, तो हम अंडर 100 उनको रोक सकते हैं.
ओवरऑल आपकी टीम ने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है. आप मुझे बता रहे थे कि थोड़ा सा लक फैक्टर आपके साइड में नहीं था, तो क्या करना चाहेंगे या टीम के लिए क्या मैसेज होगा?
वेल, मैसेज यही है कि हम लोगों ने अच्छा खेला है और वही खेलेंगे, पॉजिटिव अच्छा क्रिकेट शो करेंगे, यही है बस.
टीम चेंजेस बताइए.
सेम चेंज, सेम टीम.
All the best.
थैंक यू.
Right, so the news is that Darsait Titans have won the all-important toss in this must-win game for both sides, and they have decided to bowl first.
So, pretty clear indications from the Darsait Titans. But first, let's go and take a run through. Ghazanfar Iqbal, of course, the very famous guy in the Azaiba 11. Haitham Bahar Ali, the captain, will open. Sufyan Yusuf, will the wicket keeper. Anis Rahman, Wasim Akhtar, Haidar Razak, Shehzad Rahim, Mansoor Mazhar has been informed. Sagir Ahmed, Abidullah and Mohammad Faraz Arshad. The Darsait Titans, it's Ajay Lal Sheta, Amir Kaleem, Ravindra Karunaratne is the man in form. Zishan Maqsood is always dangerous. Sheikh Sahil, the stand-in captain today. Danushka Prasad, Ubaidullah Jalil, MD Yusuf, Shafiq Jan can be dangerous with the ball. Kasu Nikanaike will certainly be there, and Keshan, the wicketkeeper. Joining me in the comm box is, of course, Mudassir. Well, what do you have to say? This is probably the match or the highlight of the evening, where both these teams are probably going to try and upset the chances of the Borsha Busters for qualification scenarios.
Good evening, Amin, and good evening to all of our viewers. A big match for these two sides, looking to cement their place, looking for that number 5 position. The first ball, Shafiq Jan to Ghazafar. A good start, stand and deliver, hit hard towards that corner. What a start, a brilliant start.
Well, he's not going to shy away from any big shots, Ghazanfar. Vastly experienced and packs a punch whenever he comes out to the crease.
And this is what they need. Attack, keep on attacking. And it wasn't a bad delivery, but it was a terrific pickup shot from Ghazafar. A lot depends on this man. Known for getting those quick runs in no time. Darsait Titans winning the toss and opting to bowl first. Width offered, wanted to cut, extra bounce, extra pace, beaten.
He's enjoying himself out there, isn't he? Ghazanfar Iqbal. Very popular, especially on the social medias as well. broke out on the scene a couple of years ago when the D20 and D10 tournaments were going on. And there were videos of him all over social media where he was hitting some big shots, sixes, fours, and everybody took a liking to him. But out here, he's a man on a mission right now, trying to get the Azaiba 11 to qualify.
Oh, what a hit, what a hit. He's on fire. The number 14 for Azaiba 11 taking on one of the fastest bowler. Shafiq Jan has been sent out of the park for the first time in this game.
It's gone on the roof. And I know this because I'm an architect by profession. That's gone inside the gutter as well. Have a look at that big pickup shot. And it was a towering six straight onto the sandwich panel roof of the Oman Cricket Academy. And the ball goes inside the gutter. And the reason why I mentioned it is because you're not going to get that ball back.
No way, no chance.
No chance at all.
Oh, what a start, what a start. Say, maximum.
What a maximum score here by the Azaiba 11. Good start.
And new balls, please. Mr. Freddy is out there with the ball box. This is what we were expecting. The final game of the round one. Both the teams still have a slight chance to make it to the round two. But one more team keeping a close look at this game will be Bausha Busters.
Well, the Darsait Titans stand-in captain definitely mentioned that we're going to bundle Azaiba out for as little as possible and reach. But I think they've not mentioned or they've forgotten that the Azaiba 11 probably want to get as much as possible and dismiss the Darsait Titans. That can happen as well. Once again, it was a wild swing by Ghazanfar.
He's on a mission here and not a good news, not a good news. Shafiq Jan just going down, just pulled his muzzle here. Just are not looking good. This will be a big, big blow for Darsait Titans, keeping in mind he's one of the premier fast bowlers. That in a must-win game. He also wants to make sure to keep Azaiba 11 to modest total so that they can chase down the target in just 4 or 5 overs. And this was the delivery, bending hard and straight away in pain.
Yeah, not good signs certainly. For the last couple of matches that the Darsait Titans have been playing, Shafiq Jan has been bending his back quite a bit. And it's never easy being a fast bowler. The amount of force that and the amount of effort that you need to put in, as well as the complete toll that your back takes is tremendous. And Shafiq Jan now just limping back into the dressing room. So early signs of worry here for the Darsait Titans. You're just half an over done, 10 runs already, and one of your key bowlers is out of action due to injury. Not to forget, there is of course the D50 coming up. And this is going to be really critical for the Darsait Titans.
What a job done by Ghazafar. Not only he got the runs against Shafiq Jan, but he also made sure to send him out of the park, trying to put that extra effort. Now the last couple of deliveries of the first over will be bowled by Ravindra Karunaratne, a gentle medium pace bowler. A good start has been provided by Ghazafar. 4 deliveries, a boundary and a maximum. And in comes the part-timer.
You'll have to reload that again. It's still irking me if that ball is still is ever going to be removed by the facility management. It's quite a task really. It's a closed gutter. If they don't, and if it rains heavily, it might end up to a lot of facility management issues, lot of leakages.
Into the pads and caught in front, and the finger goes up. The part-time bowler doing the wonder. Shafiq Jan has been injured, and in comes Ravindra Karunaratne straight away. Strikes on his first ball. The big man Ghazafar Iqbal, a slow walk back towards the pavilion.
His walk is slow, but so was Ravindra Karunaratne, beaten for the lack of pace and wrapped him right in front of the wickets. So what extra pace couldn't do was done by the lack of pace. Ghazanfar Iqbal walks back for just the 10 runs as the Azaiba 11 are now 10 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Now, I'm on circle.
So everything is happening in the first over. A boundary, a maximum. The bowler getting an injured. Then comes in part-timer, getting better off for Ghazanfar Iqbal. Big wicket going down. There's a flying slip. Amir Kaleem for the new batter. The man who was doing wonders with the bat now getting a wicket for his team. In the air, but top edge goes over the flying slip. So 4 runs to end the first over. 14 runs and a wicket. Azaiba 11 have lost Ghazanfar Iqbal at the end of over number 1.
Give it to fielder, no? Any fielder. Leg. Towards you. Little more. Thank you. Cross, right? Bowling left arm round across. Come boys, come boys, come boys!
Everything is happening here. Runs and a wicket going down in the first over. People coming in numbers and enjoying this encounter between these two sides. And to bowl the second over, it's experienced Ajay Lalcheta, left arm orthodox, bowling that all-important second over in the power play. And it will be Haitham Bahar, the right-hander on strike. Long off and deep mid-wicket, two-fielder station outside 30-yard circle. A poor start. Chased by the fielder and running hard for the second run. A leg bye has been given. Being an architecture, there should be a solution, I believe. I mean, something which goes in, it comes out.
Come boys, come
Yeah,
boys,
well,
come
a gutter
on!
has been designed for just rainwater, not for cricket balls at any point in time.
Bowling, good bowling, good
Watched on,
bowling.
played it safe in front of the wicket. Haitham Bahar can be explosive.
Come boys, come boys!
You do have something called a gully trap or a gutter trap, where leaves and things like balls, cricket balls specifically, are not allowed into the one. And this time now, Haitham Bahar tries to play some sort of a slog sweep towards the mid-wicket region or the cow corner region. And he managed to get a couple of runs to his credit. Good start here so far by the Azaiba 11.
Trying to go after Ajay Lalcheta, Haitham Bahar.
Come boys, come boys!
Feel for them, they lost a couple of close encounters. One against Boucher and the other one against Khurram Thunders.
Oh,
Dancing down the track, nowhere near the ball. It's a good start, a decent second over of this innings, and the first from Ajay Lalcheta.
Marji boy!
Right then, been a quiet over so far.
Oh.
This time once again trying to go for the sweet shot, but this time around it's going to beat the fielder stationed,
Marji boy!
because he was inside the circle, and Haitham Bahar will help himself to a boundary. So good shot here and good result. Azaiba 11 are doing
on, boys,
really
come on,
well
boys.
so far in the 2 overs that have been played out in match number 28. It's an all-important encounter for both the teams, the Darsait
on, boys,
Titans as
come on,
well as
boys.
the Azaiba 11. Both of them have been sanctioned or expected to complete a big win here in order to qualify
Come on, come on!
for the next round. Once again, this was bowled in the right areas. Haitham Bahar certainly not going to be taking any chances here. End of the second over, and the Azaiba 11 are 22 for the loss of 1 wicket. That's the batting card here. Ghazan for Iqbal 10, Haitham 6, and Anis is also there in the middle, accompanying Haitham for 4. Just the 2 extras. They've gotten off to a good start.
Oh, absolutely, and couple of extras going at a run rate of 11 per over. And those 2 good balls. And the captain trusting Ravindra Karunaratne and giving him 1 more full quota of over. Dancing down the track, thick outside edge, chased by Amir Kaleem. Couple of runs on offer. A positive cricket so far from the batters of Azaiba 11, going after everything here.
Still the runs are coming steady and fast. They're keeping up with a healthy scoring rate. Once again, now this time it's a big shot towards the onside.
Good ball.
There is a fielder out there. So more often than not, the Azaiba 11 batters are not too afraid to go for the aerial shots, to play it in the air, trying to cross over and beat the fielders who are placed inside the circle. And now you see most of the fielders are coming behind square. On the offside especially.
A premium fast bowler got an injured, and out of a sudden you have got one decent bowler who can bowl in the power play as well as with the new ball, Ravindra Karunaratne. A wild swing, keeping it simple. The new ball, and good to see that extra amount of swing from Ravindra.
Yeah, and the keeper's also standing up to the stumps for Ravindra. So it probably negates the chances of Haitham and Anis charging down the track to Ravindra. Once again trying to clear that front leg, going for the big shot towards the onside. This is not the approach that the Azaiba 11 want. Just another delivery, legal delivery left in this over of Ravindra. He's getting done with his overs as quickly as possible. So good momentum for the Darsait Titans. Although the Azaiba 11 have the runs on board, all of a sudden they're finding themselves wanting more.
Good ball.
4 dot balls in a row. What a spell. Couple of deliveries to finish the first over of this innings. Now a brilliant over going for just 3 runs. Haitham Bahar clearly struggling out there in the middle. Azaiba 11 25 for the loss of 1 after 3 overs.
Come boy. Come on boys, come on.
Just an over for Ajay Lal Cheta. 25 for the loss of 1. 3 overs done. Haitham 10 deliveries for his 6, and Anis looking good. 7 of 3 balls. They know they are on the screen. Reverse shot. Trying out too many things. It's Zishan Maqsood. The experienced Zishan Maqsood.
There's always high voltage drama whenever Zishan Maqsood is out there operating, either with the ball or with the bat. Happy spectators enjoying some good action. Gets an inside edge towards the onside. So dealing in singles only. The Azaiba 11. After that big over from Ghazan for Iqbal. There hasn't been any entertainment provided by the Azaiba 11 batters. Just got away with that. He's gotten away with that. Zishan Maqsood is a smooth operator. Have a look at that. He's always animated out there in the middle. Always has something to say for the fielders and even to the batters at sometimes.
Was asking the deep mid wicket to charge onto that ball.
Come on, boys. Come on, come
Some
on.
work done by the bowler himself. The ball just keeping a bit low. Flight offered, going down on one knee. Is there a man? And he drops. There was an opportunity. Dhanushka was the fielder. Slow in the air. He created an opportunity but not getting that support from the fielder. Furious Zishan Maqsood.
Good ball in.
Have a look at that. Tries to go for that big shot towards the deep mid-wicket region, but could not get a hold of it. It did come into his hand, but popped out.
Come on. Oh,
Charging down the track. Almost nearly done over by Zishan Maqsood. Such a crafty operator.
Good ball in.
It's interesting to note, isn't much of turn on offer. Yes, the ball is getting to break at times, especially for the right-handers.
Oh, yeah.
However, in front of the wicket, there's just a slight bit of turn up for grabs for the slower bowlers. At the end of the fourth over, it's going to be 30 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Come on. Pasa. Oh, done. Who's coming? Ubaid. Mani. Sai. Raju. Come, boy.
Took a while for Zishan Maqsood to find out who will be bowling the fifth over at last.
Come on, captain.
He has called Sahil Sheikh. Started his career as a wicketkeeper batter. Moved to Oman.
Bowling change. Right arm over.
Now plays as an all-rounder who can bowl those leg break
Come on, Sahil.
deliveries. An interesting choice from Zishan. That to a leg break bowler. They have that advantage, especially Anis on strike, and he loves to go after the spinners.
The ball stopping quite a bit before reaching to the batter. Although, yes, of course, leg break bowlers can be effective. Can be an effective ploy against the right-handed batters. But still needs to be the right pace and the ability to give the doosra a try. Have a look at that. It was wide off the crease in between the two fielders. Now this is ordinary effort there by Ubaidullah. There was certainly some bit of body that had to be put in line to stop that. It's going to be 4 runs for Haitham Bahar.
A calculative risk taken by Zishan Maqsood. Going down on one knee and connects well. One more time, targeting towards the deep mid-wicket. He was in a bit of trouble here. Ubaidullah caught in awkward position. An easy extra run has been taken. Excellent running between the wickets.
Absolutely. Now somewhere down the line, Ubaidullah is always seemed to be wanting, especially in that position. The last few evenings I've always been seeing him slip a lot of catches, miss a lot of catches at that position. And have a look at that. From the looks of it, it does seem as if he's given away 4 runs. His leg seems to have touched the rope. So now this is going to turn out to be a very ordinary effort here by Ubaidullah.
Ordinary effort, not helping the cause of the team. You need to change the fielder. You need to move from that place. Ubaidullah still trying to convince the captain. You made a couple of mistakes, costing the team 8 runs. It's a must-win game. I feel sorry for the bowler. 9 runs in 3 deliveries. Now shifting his gaze. Haitham hit hard and straight into the hands of Sahil Sheikh. Trusting his own abilities. Back off line delivery hit hard and an excellent catch taken by the bowler himself.
Yeah, absolutely delighted Sahil Sheikh, especially after going for 2 boundaries in consecutive deliveries, and this time around Haitham just tries to slog the ball, could not time it, and straight away it just plants it into the hands of Sahil Sheikh. So Haitham Bahar Ali walks for 15. He's got that from 15 deliveries, 3 boundaries in that innings of his, and the Azaiba 11 are now 39 for the loss of 2 wickets.
That's a leg. Leg. Right arm over. 2 balls. Ved bhai.
Right then, an experienced Wasim Akhtar comes out to the center. He can hit the ball a long way,
White ball.
but that's not what the Azaiba 11 require right now. They're going at a decent scoring rate. However, it's staying out there in the middle, rotating strike, and playing with responsibility is what the Azaiba 11 need.
Good
Keeping it slow, not offering that pace. Out of nowhere, getting a wicket here. Sahil Sheikh, 2 openers back in the hut for Azaiba 11. But the good news is Wasim Akhtar joining Anis. Both the men are in good touch with the bat for Azaiba 11. Back of length, getting some sharp bounce. It's a good comeback after going for a couple of boundaries. Getting a wicket at the end of over number 5. Azaiba 11, 41 for the loss of 2.
Leg stump. Over to you. Darsait show करा तो आया गेम. Sunday. Saman.
5 overs, 41 for the loss of 2. Anis and Wasim out there in the middle. After the first innings, we'll come to know exact what are the numbers and the overs for Darsait Titans and for Azaiba 11 so that they can make into the round 2. Zishan Maqsood will continue from Combox end. The left arm orthodox going for just 5 runs. What a work. Sharp behind the stumps. Zaman Qureshi, without wasting much time, going upstairs.
Yeah, just lowering the batsman out of his crease, enticing him with a slower one, giving him that flight on offer. And Wasim thought that, yes, I'm going to go for big runs. It's going to be tight, but his leg was in the air. So this has been some excellent and diligent wicket keeping by Kishan behind the stumps. It's always important that you have an effective keeper to give you that half of a chance, a split second chance to pull back for the team. And yes, of course, the third umpires will signal red. So Zishan Maqsood gets his first victim as the Azaiba 11 have lost Wasim Akhtar. He'll be making his way back to the pavilion for just that 1 run. And the Azaiba 11 are 41 for the loss of 3 at 5.1.
I want to laugh, but मानिक साहिल आगे आजा
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Smart piece of bowling and excellent wicket keeping led to that fall of Wasim Akhtar, and in comes the left-handed
Come on, boys.
batter
Come on,
Shahzad.
Asa wala.
He'll be targeting that deep mid-wicket region, a shorter boundary.
Oh,
Excellent, excellent back off length. Quick single has been taken.
come boy, come boy, come boy.
So now everything is happening.
Johnny boy.
The previous over they have got the wicket of the opener Haitham Bahar. And the very next over, smart piece of bowling from Zishan Maqsood led to the fall of Wasim Akhtar.
Oh, keeper, keeper, keeper.
Look at that, it's just stopping and coming, and they had to run for it very quickly. Luckily, the non-striker responded as well. Surprising that MD Yusuf has not got an opportunity to bowl. It was Sheikh Sahil who was the first choice. Always
Come boys,
animated
come
Zishan
boys, come
Maqsood.
boys.
I missed his celebration when he got that stumping out. This time once again flighting the ball a bit too much,
Milan.
enticing the batter to go for the big shot, to go
Come on,
aerial.
boys, come on, boys.
Have a look at that. He was on to it in a flash. Oh yes, I didn't miss that. Oh my word, Zishan Maqsood. Those legs are absolutely critical. Be careful. Once again, charging down the track, and Zishan Maqsood gets another victim. Have a look at that. There's so much drama happening out there in the middle when Zishan Maqsood is there, and it's quite exciting, and it's endearing to watch that.
A double strike. It's as if he's throwing a candy towards the batter and coming out to grab that, and the Bhangra comes in this time. He's enjoying his outing. A slow in the air, getting better of Anis. Yet again, it's Qasim behind the stumps. No mistake. Wicket number 4 going down. Anis Rahman managing just 13. It's 44 for the loss of 4.
Ready. Next stop. Floating power play. Middle, middle. Towards you. Little more. Middle, middle. Yeah. Johnny boy.
इसका रीच लंबा है हाँ अजय स्लिप में आएगा तुम
Left arm round. One ball to come. Okay.
बस इधर है ओए
Mani.
Straight away, slips comes into position. It's Ajay Lal Cheta.
Oh. Good
What
ball,
an
good
over.
ball.
A brilliant
Come on, boys.
spell.
One na.
Double strike in his second over. With that single, 6 overs done. Azaiba 11, 45 for the loss of 4.
waiting for your cue call the power play signal power play okay भाई अच्छा आगे बेटी बा सुन
don't bowl up, huh?
Pagiri wala na.
better pinning helmet some allowances sir leg that's a leg yeah
So 4 back-to-back spin overs comes to an end. It looks like it will be the left-hand fast bowler Qasim. He'll be bowling the 7th over. When was the last time, Amin, you tried the flip in the ground?
changing bowling
Never actually, Moody bhai. It's quite dangerous. You can hurt your back. Your medical insurance does not cover intentional damage to your body. I'm pretty sure Zishan Maqsood is taking very good care by the Darsait Titans team management in terms of insurance. as well as the Oman cricket team management. They have a good physio. Big shot towards the onside. What a thumping shot that was. Welcome to match number 28, Kasun.
Was it a good idea to get a fast bowler providing the extra pace? And the extra pace means going for some extra runs. Starts though with the maximum in the process to go past 50 mark. Azaiba 11, 51 for the loss of 4. 6.1 overs done. No Amir Kaleem with the ball in this game. Ajay Lal Cheta pulling the second over in the power play. And now just providing that extra pace, not going in favor of Darsait Titans. He's having a very ordinary tournament with the ball. A talented left arm fast bowler Kasun. Intentions are very clear. Go hard towards the deep mid wicket.
Yeah, this time he bowled a better line, trying to follow the batter as he wanted to clear his front foot. Have a look at that. That was the first stumping and that was the first celebration. Have a look at that. Oh my word. And the second one. This was a clearer one. He was confused. Was it the Bhangra or should we do the Afghan dance?
One thing I can say, he's a quick learner because he did that flip and he was in an awkward position, quickly doing that Bhangra when he got the second wicket. Everything is going in favor of Darsait Titans. What is good to see is, though it's a must-win game for both the teams, but they are enjoying their outing out there in the middle, not taking that extra pressure on them.
Yeah, somewhere down the line they got their expectations right from this match. They do know what's happening. Now this one's the batting power play as well. Once again trying to go towards the onside. Direct hit. And it's always interesting whenever there's a direct hit. The batters will scamper along for another run. But mostly the umpire, and especially umpire Zaman, will be signalling a third umpire.
They dropped a couple of chances, but ground fielding has been excellent. Good pick up and throw at the non-striker end. Direct hit, always close. And touch and go here. Just dragging the bag. The right time. Ball hitting the stumps, and where are the bails?
Yeah, well, you need some really superb eyesight and a good magnifying glass to figure out whether the bails are in the air or not, but I think he's safe here on this occasion. Always touch and go whenever there is a direct hit. We'll wait for the lights, and yes, it is the green light. So order restored, and the Azaiba 11 will continue their innings. Having said that, I'm just having a second look at that score, 55. Never mind the 4 dismissals, but 55 and 6.4 is still a decent effort by the Azaiba 11. Anything above 90 is going to be a competitive total and will probably give Azaiba the confidence to back that up, because trust me, they have a potent bowling lineup.
Oh, absolutely, and one team who will be cheering Azaiba 11 will be Bausha Busters. 55 on board. Struck hard, but there is a fielder stationed at long off. Still a very, very good over. Keeping in mind they have lost 2 back-to-back wickets in the previous over. Runs are coming from the blade of Haider. He has been very impressive. The tall all-rounder. Already played a couple of crucial knocks for his team. Yet again, got off to a very good start. 11 of just 5 balls.
Yeah, he's come as a surprise package for the Azaiba 11. He's regarded as a bowler, but then more often than not contributes with the bat, hits a long ball. Full toss and wayward by Kasun. He'll certainly need to do better than that. He'll end the over. He's given 12 runs of that first over of his, as the Azaiba 11 will finish off 7 on 57 for the loss of 4 wickets. The bowling card here. Shafiq Jan just bowled those 4 deliveries. 10 runs were conceded of that, but then Ravindra Karunaratne completed the rest of that over as well as another over, and he picked up a good wicket. Zishan Maqsood then came into the attack, and he was entertaining. 9 runs from his 2 overs, but he's picked up 2 prized wickets. Sheikh Sahil was given an over as well, and he's picked up 1 wicket as well. Kasun Ekanaike and Ajay Lal Chetta were the other 2 bowlers who were tried out. In the end, just the 3 extras conceded, so that shows that the Darsait Titans have bowled with discipline. What an evening it is to be out there enjoying with your friends some nice, entertaining cricket. It's nice and chilly.
Come on, boy.
The temperatures hovering around 20 degrees Celsius. Just reminds you of the Delhi NCR region at this time of the year, where cricket is being played in similar sort of temperatures, even colder as a matter of fact. You've come from Dubai, is it the same?
Absolutely, especially in the month of December and early January.
Come, boy.
And at last, after a lengthy discussion, they thought of giving the ball to Dhanushka, but Amir Kaleem, bowling that 8th over, started off really well. Zishan Maqsood was interested to go with Dhanushka, but Amir Kaleem insisting, Zishan, that he wants to bowl this over. And the left-hander, so far, he has been kept quiet.
Come, boy. Come, boy.
Yeah, they do have quite a few number of options available in their ranks, the Darsait Titans.
Oh, yeah. Come, boy.
Once
Come,
again,
boy.
keeping
Good
it
bowling.
tight. He's well within the tram lines. Although the batter is asking for a wide, but I don't think that qualifies as one. So Shehzad really needs to get going here.
Oh.
This time when it was a wide, he's
Okay,
nudged at
okay.
it, and he's nudged it well. That's a good shot from Shehzad. Power hitting along the ground, and that's 4 runs.
Persisting with that offside off-stump line, anticipated well the batter, hit hard, no chance for the fielder, keeping it away from him, and much needed boundary. Couple of dot deliveries, then a 4 in this over. We are eyeing for a maximum here.
Bowling.
Huge swing of the blade and turning sharply into the left-hander, and he has enjoyed this wicket. Some grip, some turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Wanted to go for a maximum, but the maximum result was only for Amir Kaleem. So Shehzad Rahim walks for 8 runs, and he's got that out of 8 balls. Just that one boundary in that innings of his. The Azaiba 11 are 61 for the loss of 5 wickets.
See? 2 more. 2. Boy.
The spinners doing a pretty good job for Darsait Titans. It's Amir Kaleem getting better off Shehzad in his very first over. A good comeback after going for a boundary, and in comes another hard hitter. The lineup of Azaiba 11. Mansoor joining Haider. Half of the side back in the hut for Azaiba 11. 61 on board.
And straight away, the reverse sweep comes into action. I was just about to mention that Mansoor Mazhar is an entertainment package all by himself, especially when he comes out to bat. Always packs a punch, not afraid of trying the innovative shots. Have a look at that.
Smart piece of bowling. Knowing that batter wanted to go for the switch shot, keeping it away, and a good decision from Mujahid. Coming down the track in the air. Fielder settling. An excellent catch taken under pressure by Dhanushka. A double strike for AK Amir Kaleem. The senior spinners doing a pretty good job. The danger man Haider needs to depart.
Absolutely. The pressure is getting to the Azaiba 11 batters. Have a look at that. Trying to charge down the wicket and then going for the huge hoik over cow corner. And the dancing shoes are on for the Darsait Titan bowlers. Everybody showing their skills. It's dancing with the stars. Haider Razak departs. So 8 overs are done and the Azaiba 11 are 62 for the loss of 6 wickets. After a bit of deliberation, it's probably going to be Sagir who makes his way out in the centre. He will be at the non-strikers end.
The senior bowlers doing an excellent job. 2024 rules are changed. Spinners doing a pretty good job, not afraid to bowl in the shorter format. Ajay Lal Cheta bowling the second over in the power play now comes in to bowl the all-important 9th over while showing what matters for the Darsait Titans is that experience of this trio. Lal Cheta, Amir Kaleem and Zishan Maqsood doing pretty good job.
This time tad bit full and he's hit it back to his partner Sagir Ahmed. He'll be like, you've cost me 6 runs here, Sagir. Mansoor Mazhar is quite animated that way. Big shot. He's finally got some hold of it and will deposit that out of the ground. So 6 runs here for Mansoor Mazhar.
I really don't understand why he's offering that flight. Just bowl those dot deliveries very slow in the air. Easy pickup shot. It was in the slot and goes straight over the bowler. So off the mark with a maximum. Couple of dot deliveries and going for a maximum. Ajay Lal Cheta. And what a comeback. I mean, these bowlers are very experienced bowlers. We have seen Amir Kaleem getting better off the batters in the previous over. Now Ajay Lal Cheta yet again flighted delivery, back off length and completely misses the line.
Absolutely. So Mansoor Mazhar departs for 6. Ajay Lal Cheta gets the better of him. As the Azaiba 11 are 68 for the loss of 7 wickets. Right then, Abid has been brought into the attack.
Come boy, come boy.
Once again, this is in the air. The fielder trying to settle underneath it, and that's hit him on the flesh, I guess. They are strong guys out there in the Darsait Titans team, but you certainly don't want to be hit on the bone, especially at that point. Have a look at that. It was in the air, and instead of going for the dive, he's put his best foot forward.
Really don't understand lush green outfield, and these games are live games. Put in that extra effort. Show your class to the selectors. So 7 runs in 5 deliveries, a wicket to his name. In the air, is there a chance for the fielder? 2 fielders converging, and they made a mess out of it. Sahil Sheikh and Dhanushka going for 13 runs, and ends though with the flourish. Sagir off the mark in style.
Yeah, decent effort there by Sagir. He did most of the things right there. Got the elevation, got it on the middle of the bat, hit it as straight as an arrow. But then it's what the fielders tried to do there. We're probably going to have a look whether it's a 4 or a 6. I'm just waiting for the umpire to signal that. Yes, of course, it's been given as a boundary. And with that, we come to the end of the 9th over. It's 73 for 7. And Amir Kaleem will be given the duty to restrict Azaiba 11 for as little as possible to bowl the final over of the innings. They've already managed to get 73. Another 10 runs from here would ensure that even if the Darsait Titans try and chase this down, they probably wouldn't be fast enough to qualify. It would be a huge task.
1-1.
Thumps it down towards the long on region. Ubaidullah is stationed there. Only a single will be given.
I mean, I really don't understand the tactics from Ajay Lalchat and the previous over. Instead of bowling it away from the batter, just giving that flight and coming into the radar, he went for 13 runs, chasing 80-85 in 4 or 5 overs. It won't be easy, keeping in mind Azaiba 11 have a very good fast bowling lineup. The likes of Faraz, Haider, Sagir. Better delivery. And look at that amount of turn he is getting from the surface.
Well, Ajay Lalchata, when he was bowling, most of the deliveries that he was bowling and providing flight to were the stock deliveries. They were not turning a great deal because he was not probably giving it enough revolutions to the ball. Whereas now you see Amir Kaleem operating out there in the middle. Similar sort of a bowler, but you see the amount of tweak that he's offering. And it definitely gets a lot of purchase from the surface, especially this particular surface we've seen from the afternoon, from the first match itself. That it gets very difficult to operate. If you are Ubaidullah tonight, you wouldn't want to head back to that dressing room. That's the second catch gone down via Ubaidullah.
Come on, boy!
He's been absolutely horrendous in that position of cow corner.
Where is Ravindra Karunaratne?
Come boys!
He's having a very ordinary day in the field. Get him on the fine leg. An important catch and an important run has been conceded.
Stop! Well done, well done! Back up, back
Should have
up!
been kept easily for a single, but slow off the block. The ball just chasing here. Ubaidullah in trouble.
He does seem a little bit lethargic, a lot playing on his mind right now, especially after a couple of drop catches and that effort over there that led to a boundary. This time, once again in the air. Catch it is the call. Tough chance here. The batters will survive, and just like that, we come to the end of the 10th over, the final over for the Azaiba 11, and they've ended up with 80 for the loss of 7.
A good total has been posted by the batters of Azaiba 11, 80. Especially keeping in mind they have a very good bowling attack. Let's see the batting card. They were asked to post a total by the counterpart. Ghazafar started off brilliantly, managing quick 10 of 5 balls. It was Haitham Bahar who struggled at top of the order, run a ball 15-13 for Anis. But they lost the plot in the middle overs. A good cameo at the end from Saghir, 9 of 5 and 4 extras, helping Azaiba 11 to reach to the total of 80 for the loss of 7 in their allotted 10.
On the bowling card, Shafiq Jan walked back to the pavilion with an injury, with a back injury. Ravindra Karunaratne completed his over. He picked up a wicket. Ajay Lal Chetta picked up a wicket as well. Zishan Maqsood was the pick of the bowlers. 9 runs and 2 wickets from his 2 overs. Sheikh Sahil got some success, and towards the end, Amir Kaleem bowled the last over and the 8th over, where he picked up a couple of wickets and got 11 runs. 4 extras meant that the Darsait Titans bowling was quite disciplined. 80 for the loss of 7 wickets is what the Azaiba 11 ended up with. So the highlights: big shot here from Gazanfar Iqbal, landing on the roof of the Oman Cricket Academy, but then Ravindra Karunaratne struck back. It was a freakish sort of a dismissal for Gazanfar Iqbal, and then Sheikh Sahil picked one up out of the hat as well. The batter just hitting it back to him, and then it was the dancing man, the showman, Zishan Maqsood, who managed to get a couple of wickets and then started dancing and making merry out there in the middle. Amir Kaleem then was brought back into the attack. He got a couple of wickets as well. Ajay Lal Chetta was successful in one of them, but then there were some few lusty blows towards the end of the innings by the Azaiba 11. Summing it up, Darsait Titans require 81 in their 10 overs at 8.1 runs per over, but that's definitely not what's going on in their mind. In their mind, if they have to qualify, they have to get these 81 runs as soon as possible. We'll head down for a short break, but on the other side of the break, it's going to be the all-important Darsait Titans chase for qualification. We'll see you back. More cricketing action to follow.
This is the final match of match day 7. It is Azaiba 11 taking on the spirited Darsait Titans. Azaiba 11 put into bat first. They started off with a brisk with Gazanfar and Haitham playing some shots, but then they collapsed. And then finally it was just 80 for 7 that they could afford on the board. Bowling was good. Darsait Titans probably, if they don't finish this match in a couple of maybe 3 overs, then they are out, and that's where they have given opportunity to almost all of their bowlers, as many as 7 in this game of D10. Everybody economical, everybody picking up wickets, but that man Zishan Maqsood with an economy of 4.5 and 2 wickets to his name was a standout bowler. Amir Kaleem picking up 2 wickets to his name as well. Right then, 81 to chase. It's not going to be easy considering that they'll be looking to do this in style and in fashion. And that's the reason you would be able to see Zishan Maqsood opening the batting for Darsait Titan along with Ravindra Karunaratne. What do you expect here, Shoaib?
Well, I expect it to be a game that Darsait Titans will fancy winning and winning it quickly. And that is why you see Zishan Maqsood coming out to bat right at the top, as they don't want to spare any ball or take time to get to that 81 runs. They'll want to perish but not take it till the last moment. That is the stat for Ravindra Karunaratne, has been phenomenal. Average of 30 in 10 over format is great, and look at that strike rate. Staggering, 210 and a best of 51. Mind-blowing, mind-boggling numbers. On the other hand, Zishan has shown what he can do. 95 runs, an average of 15, a strike rate of 163. Has come out to bat at very difficult situations for Darsait Titans, but today he'll be playing a different role altogether.
Such a cruel game is cricket, isn't it, Shoaib? A team. This is Faraz, one of the standout bowlers for Azaiba. 7 matches, 4 wickets to his name. An economy of 8.6 is not bad. That average of 21.5, you cannot complain about that as well. But coming back to my point, such a cruel game is cricket. Darsait Titans, one of the champions of the D10, D20 in the last season. And here, they're standing at D10, almost on the stage of being out of the tournament. They're at 4 points. Winning this will get them to 6 points. And I believe that's not going to be enough considering the net run rate. They're struggling there. We'll start off with the wide. Shoaib, what do you think? Cruel?
Okay.
Well, it has to be the intent of getting to that 81 runs in a matter of 4 or 5 overs. If they can do that, then there are some things that are not in your control, but at least you would have given the fight and you would have done what you could do as a team. Crashed towards point. No chance for a run. And these two batters are more than capable to do that. We're looking for a single. We'll decide against it, and rightly so. So I think this is a good ploy. No Ajay Lalcheta, who's been struggling. Amir Kaleem can come at number 3. Give them that left-hand, right-hand combination to play with. If Zishan gets out, he can come at number 3. So that is good strategy. They'll have to execute that plan now. Catch is the call. Upishly played. Will be taken. Azaiba is not here to just stand and stare. They are here to win the game. And they still believe that if they can defeat Darsait Titans, they will have an outside chance. However, it's a big blow. Ravindra Karunaratne walking back.
For sure. It was short and wide. And Ravindra Karunaratne trying to get all the effort to make sure that that stood ahead of point. But the thick outside edge will carry it to third man. Mansoor being the catcher. As Darsait Titans 1 for 1.
Okay, batter in. Thank you, batter
Oh yes, it's the age-old young man. That's how I like to call him. The comeback kid, Amir Kaleem. The man who has made a comeback at the age of 40 after a life-threatening, life-changing injury. I believe it was the knee injury that created all the hassles. But to make a comeback at the age of 40 at the professional circuit, never too easy. Look at those stats. Ever so impressive. 153 runs to his name, an average of 25.5. Strike rate is impressive as well, and a best of 47 not out. What can both these teams make of this particular match? What are they looking for?
I'm sure they're looking to win and finish the tournament on a high. That's what they will be aiming for. Two left-handers out there in the middle. Amir Kaleem now at number 3. Here we go. Down the leg side. Wide signaled by the umpire. So one more run added to the total. No runs off the bat yet. And the Darsait Titans would want to change that as soon as possible.
Sure, what would you like to do? You know, as a management person, probably of Darsait Titans, if you were one, what would you have done? Told the players, let's win this match. That is the first priority. Or would you have told them, win or lose, being second, let's express ourselves and put a stamp of authority to where we are. Things haven't been in our way, but this is let's show our fans, let's show the management, let's show ourselves that what we are capable of doing for the one final chance. And in the process, if we qualify, great.
Now you've answered your question. So there's nothing more to add. I think that is the way to go about. Just have to express, because even if you win here, it is not going to be of relevance in the larger picture. They have to win it comprehensively. That is the key word there. That's the operative word. Single for Amir Kaleem. They're going for the second, and they'll get it. So a little laid back attitude from Azaiba, and that has costed them a run.
In that case, what's the reason of this misery for Darsait Titans? They have everything that is required in this format. Experience to start off with, aggression. The names Amir Kaleem, Zishan Maqsood, Ravindra Karunaratne, Ajay Lal Cheta, all the big names are there in the team. But yet, they are in this struggling position. What's the reason for it for you, Shoaib?
This one's off the pad. Will be a single. Well, I feel the reason is just that they've not been able to play as a unit, and the bowling has faltered on more than one occasion. As for you to be consistently winning games, you have to be consistent in all departments of the game. You cannot be reliant heavily on the batting or the bowling side, and that is what successful teams have been managing to do. If you look at teams like Gubra Giants, Rui Rangers, the teams that are at the top right now, Amirat Royals, they are the teams who have an all-round side who is consistently performing. If one player doesn't play or display his skill or perform at his best in one game, somebody else does it for the side. I think that has not happened for the Darsait Titans in this season. Catch it is the call, but this has got enough bat onto it and will go and clear the ropes. That's a good hit from Zishan, and he's off the mark with a 6.
Oh yes, he's come here to have some fun. Show us what he's capable of doing. Bag of length, half a shot, and the ball was always carrying through. That, such as his power, such as his prowess, such as his quality. One of the top all-rounders in the world. And that is the reason for it. Clean striking of the bat, picking up wickets with the ball. In the block hole. One of the better balls from Faraz in this over. That'll be it for over number 1. Good contest between Darsait Titans and Azaiba 11. 12 for the loss of 1.
Quick change, please.
ही करेगा उधर ही कर रहा है उसका इन स्विंग हो रहा है हाँ ना वही वो आई उधर
Shoaib, there's a saying, and I'm not implying it, I'm just asking you as a query. There's a saying that too many cooks spoil the broth. Could we relate that to Darsait Titans? There are too many decision makers there. Could that be a reason for the downfall?
Well, there are too many decision makers. Yes, there are too many experienced players, but they're also thorough professionals. And I don't think that is a reason. They know their roles well. These players have played a lot of cricket together. I don't think that's an issue. The only concern, like I said, is that the team as a unit has not been able to click and their bowling has struggled big time. They don't have somebody who's in the top 2 or 3 wicket takers in the list. They don't have batters who've scored a lot of runs. So overall as a team, they've just not been able to perform to their potential. And that is why they are where they are.
It will be one of the standout bowlers for Azaiba 11 who will be bowling from the Oman tail end. It is Haider for you. And he will be facing the likes of one of the better all-rounders in the world at the moment, Zishan Maqsood, also the captain of the Oman national cricket team. He's looking to strike at everything and he is striking them. Make it 11 of 3 deliveries.
And that's a good shot, and he's clearly shown what his intentions are. Out there in the middle, he's not going to stay there and die wondering. He's going to play his shots, and that's what he's doing, Zishan. He's been sent out with a mission, and he is executing it. So far, so good. 11 of 3. They need to get that 80 runs at least in 5 overs, if not less. And that might just help them boost their net run rate. And they might just tip Bosher Busters in terms of that position.
What I liked about that shot is he was using the pace of Haider, one of the quicker bowlers of Azaiba 11, using the pace to his advantage. This is the quality which differentiates champions from average players. Zishan Maqsood for you. We saw what Aqib Ilyas could do the other evening, breaking a record, fastest 50, fastest 100. I'd love to see something similar.
Oh, what a catch that is. Absolutely blinder of a catch at covers. That is a stunner. And that is the end of the innings for Zishan. Haider gets an important wicket, but that catch demands all the credit and attention. Zishan cannot believe himself.
Oh yes, it was the catch at the World Cup which got all the popularity to Zishan Maqsood. And it is this catch here at covers once again by Faraz, which is going to be a sensation in the internet for a while now. He's got the back of Zishan Maqsood, courtesy that catch from Faraz, the bowler being Haider. Darsait Titans 17 for 2. Doesn't look great signs for Faraz. That ball was certainly travelling. He's in some amount of pain. He was certainly not expecting it. Took him by surprise. And in the process, he's there in the dugout. In the Azaiba 11 dugout. What that has done is, the youngster Ubaidullah has been given an opportunity. We know what youngsters can do. We have seen some amount of striking from Muzahir Raza as well. It's time that this youngster stands up. 33 runs in 3 games. An average of 6.6, a strike rate of 143.48, and the best of 19 not out. This will not do. We'll need something really special.
Well, the Darsait Titans have lost 2 important team members, and Azaiba 11 suddenly believe that they can pull this win off. regardless of what their net run rate would be after this game. They would want to finish this campaign with a win. And for that, they've definitely gotten off to a decent start. 2 big wickets for Azaiba 11. And Ubaidullah has struggled. He's not got enough play time, match time. Just 3 innings that he's got in the tournament. So clearly not riding high on confidence. In that you could see that in his stroke making as well. Was a little late, was a little lazy. He'll have to shrug all of that off and play a good innings if he has to take Darsait Titans over the line.
And let's not forget, all those 3 stints were short ones. Ubaidullah. Oh, this is not great signs. The youngster is struggling at the moment against the likes of Haider. He's been one of the standout bowlers of the tournament. The tall, lanky lad of Azaiba 11 extracts some amount of good pace from the wicket.
Well, he's quick, he's nippy, he's tall, and he's one of the most impressive fast bowlers that we've seen in this edition of the Oman D10. Haider has been amongst the wickets, and he's one of the pillars of the Azaiba bowling lineup. Has been pretty impressive. Good run-up, very rhythmic bowling action, high arm release, and you can see that the keeper behind the stumps, the slip, are almost at the 30-yard circle. Here we go again. Plays on the back foot, somehow gets bat onto the ball and scampers through for a single. And that's all they'll get. Excellent over from Haider. Just 5 runs of it and a wicket. After 2, it's 18 for 2.
So that's the batting card for the Darsait Titans. They came here to prove a point. Intent was an offer. But Ravindra departed early. And after some fireworks, it was Zishan who followed him. Zishan Maqsood, the captain of the Oman national cricket team. At the moment, it is Amir Kaleem accompanying the youngster Ubaidullah. Not a kind of start that the Darsait Titans would have expected. Chasing just 80 odd. They would have wanted to finish this in style, probably somewhere around the 5-over mark, and finish this tournament on a high. At the moment, things not working in their favor. Abid will the bowler, bowling from the Oman LNG end. Another tall left-arm pacer bowling in excess of 30 yards. They love to run in hard. Shoaib?
Yes, Azaiba has always produced some really good quality fast bowlers. Although Abid is not all that quick compared to Haider, but he's very consistent in his line and length. And to have a left-handed fast bowler is always a big plus in any playing 11. I always feel every team should have one left-arm fast bowler and one right-arm wrist spinner in their playing 11. They can have whatever other combinations they want, but I always feel that a left-handed fast bowler and a right-arm wrist spinner, or any wrist spinner for that matter, is a must in every team.
What about a mystery spinner?
And that's been hit towards long on. Chase for the fielder. It's in the gap and it will be 4 runs. Ubaidullah and Amir Kaleem out there in the middle and trying to salvage the situation. 4 for Darsait Titans.
It was just back of length. Ubaidullah putting it into the gap between deep mid wicket and long on. For the benefit of the youngster, he's not had a great evening in the field. He's dropped a few. He hasn't got an opportunity to bowl. He's known for his bowling skills. He's tall and he's quick. Would love to see some amount of score coming in from the bat of Ubaidullah. A good 25-30 at the minimum.
Well, even if he can just rotate strike and bring Amir Kaleem back on strike, I think the job is half done. Let Amir do the heavy lifting. He is the one who's more experienced, and he's the one who's got more skill, more capability, and the experience that you need at this stage in the game. So, if I would be Ubaidullah, I would be the Robin to the Batman, and just let Amir Kaleem face all the bad guys.
You never know. This is the kind of Robin who likes to attack. He doesn't have the shield, he has the sword in his arm. And the sword is swinging if you're having a side at Ubaidullah. He loves to get a swing. That's a good shot. Will get a single off a misfield at covers. Babaji, probably one of the last times that we are seeing him. Such an entertainer. Ghazan for Iqbal.
Well, I think he can still play for another 7-8 years. The kind of passion that he has and the skill that Ghazanfar has, a thorough entertainer, as you pointed out. As long as he's enjoying his cricket, there's no reason why he should not continue.
He doesn't compromise on his cricket at all. He waited. He was not picked earlier on in the season. That's well struck. Couple of bounces to the fielder in deep mid wicket. What happened, Shoaib, is that earlier in the season he wasn't picked. We'll conclude the over. Or no, it's still time. One more ball to go. He wasn't picked by any of the premier sides and he waited on one of the calls. Oh, look at that list. Most runs, Aqib Ilyas, courtesy of that 100, 251. He's way ahead of everybody else. Prabhakaran Kannan having a dream season, 166 to his name. And everyone next is very close. Khalid Kale being the third. Would still like to have a little bit of visuals of those top run getters.
3 overs done, it's 25 for 2.
Speed up, huh? 20 minutes, 3 overs. Sagir, speed up.
So that's the top run getters. Amir Kaleem in the mix of things. 156 is where he stands. It is possible that tonight might be his last encounter in this game. Ravindra Karunaratne has already departed. He might not showcase. So there will be names replacing these star performers.
Fine.
Although the top three are still in contention in round 2.
So if you see, there are 2 top batters of Darsait Titans in that list. That gives you a testament that the batters have done decently well, but the bowlers have been a concern for Darsait Titans.
Although Shoaib, if you see the World Cup, which is recently concluded, Australia lifted the title with not a lot of major performers. It was a team performance for them.
Good
Do you agree?
Absolutely. And that is why I felt that, I said that earlier as well, that Darsait has been a team that has not played as a unit. And players have not been able to contribute when it was needed. Even now, if you see, they're off to a sedate start, knowing that they have to get to 81. And that is because they don't have the confidence in the middle order that they'll be able to pull things off. It all relies heavily on Amir Kaleem and Zishan Maqsood. He's taking the cautious approach. And that is what is available for him as an option at this point in the game.
So believe that at the moment it is going to be Darsait Titans looking for just a win.
Yeah, well ball.
Played towards the long on. Will be a single.
Excellent ball, buddy.
रात को थोड़ा बाहर निकालो फिर कैच कर लो
Played over extra cover towards the cover sweeper will be a single. (28 for 2), 53 needed more. Hit straight down the ground towards long off for a single. Singles will not help Darsait Titans. Remember, they're playing for that 5th slot in the points table. The team Bosher Busters will be hoping that it's a close encounter so that the net run rate isn't affected as much, and they still manage to hold on to that 5th position. 3 teams involved. Wide signaled by the umpire, so another run added to the total. Big swing, takes the inside edge of the bat, and a quick run taken. End of the over, 4 overs gone, 32 for 2.
-6 or -16 1-6
Oh, yes. This is fun. Oh, it is a slow one. It's going to fall short. Haitham was the fielder there. Or rather, it was Mansoor. There was a wonderful slower delivery by Abid. It's anyone's game at the moment. 48 of 35 balls. Ubaidullah 10 of 10. Amir 7 of 8. Both haven't got going this evening. They need boundaries. Change in pace from Abid. Doing the trick at the moment. No chance whatsoever for the strong back lift. Up Ubaidullah. Probably it's all on the shoulder of Amir Kaleem at the moment. He needs to get going. Approaching the halfway mark. Look at that last ball. Since the boundary, it's 11 balls, almost 2 overs. That's the time they've been quiet. You don't really see this in a T10 match.
It has been a very unusual innings from Darsait Titans since they've lost Zishan Maqsood. Nicely bowled by Abid. Followed Amir Kaleem, who was trying to make room for himself. Shuffled away from the stumps way too early. And good bowling from Abid. And they're looking for the second. Oh, this is poor fielding from Azaiba 11. This is unacceptable at this level. Especially when you're defending a target of 81 runs. This is a cardinal sin.
That was well bowled by Abid to start off with. Just when everybody was off guard, there came an extra single. Darsait Titans 36 for 2. They haven't lost wickets. They have been trying to make the impact. The intent is there, but the execution has never been this bad for Darsait Titans. They need to execute the plan. Go after one of the bowlers. Another change in pace. Slower delivery. Can you think of fast bowlers running in from 40 yards and bowling slower deliveries? Why not do it from 4 yards?
Amjad.
Almost midnight.
Copy it. Thank you.
That's a Rolex. I just noticed. It's a Rolex watch.
Oh yes, this is Oman. Welcome to Gulf.
The power play, next over.
I definitely like to take that home with me.
Next over power play.
We like the bling here in the Middle East, don't we? No, jokes apart. No compromises to quality. This is one of the state-of-art facilities in the Gulf. Home of cricket to so much. So many international teams have found their home away from home here in Oman. At the moment, a lot of discussion in the Azaiba 11 side.
Treatment. After this.
Well, even if they take the game deep, I think they'll be doing a big favor, Azaiba 11, to Bosher Busters. Because if the match goes till the last over, the net run rate won't be affected as much, and Bosher Busters will qualify based on a very healthy net run rate or a better net run rate. So everything to play for, and I'm sure every Bosher Buster cricketer, fan, critique will be watching this game very closely and praying that this game goes till the last over.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Why not?
Power play. Allowance for the batters.
So finally, the Darsait Titans have decided they are going to step the foot on the accelerator. The batting power play is in place. Amir Kaleem is the man on strike. What a spell was that from Abid. He was bowling from the Oman LNG end, just leaking 9 runs in 2 overs. Such was his impact. Darsait Titans just haven't been able to go. We have so many people joining us this evening. Believe it's going to be Haider who is going to be bowling from the Oman tail end. Look how far into the run-up is he. Probably somewhere around the 40-yard mark. It's a long sprint.
Oh, full and hit straight down the ground. 2 fielders inside the 30-yard circle, but the timing was not all that great from Amir Kaleem. Only a single. This is really good bowling from Azaiba 11 and not great batting from the Darsait Titans.
What are the fielding options at the moment? There's a sweeper cover on the offside. Oh, there's a deep square leg, I beg your pardon, on the leg side. Where's the other fielder? It's on third man. So there's a third and there's a deep square leg. And there's a swing and a miss. I think this is going to be very interesting. If Ubaid has left his crease, one of the batters is a goner.
Well, I think Ubaidullah was in the crease when the ball hit the stumps. Let's look at that in the replay as the umpire Zaman Qureshi has gone upstairs to check with the third umpire. Yeah, he was there all the while. And then when it hit the stumps, that's when he left.
If that wouldn't have hit the stumps, it would have been suicidal. Probably he's left hope. That's something that I don't want to see in a youngster. Dropping shoulders. If it was intentional, that's a great commitment. That's a great understanding of the game. Brilliant game awareness.
Big appeal, and there you go. So Amir ran all the way to the striking end just to get out. That seems to be the case. Another wicket for Haider, and the tall, lanky fast bowler is delivering the goods for Azaiba 11. Another big blow as Amir Kaleem walks back.
Oh yes, it's going to be a slow walk. Trying to pull Haider is never too easy. And a wonderful catch by the wicketkeeper. So it's Amir Kaleem who's going to be walking back for 9 of 12 deliveries. He never got going in this innings. On a rare occasion, this is something that we see. Darsait Titans 39 for 3 in 5.3.
Little more. Yeah, guiding leg. Zaman 3 to go. Right arm round. 4 balls to go.
Oh yes. The viewers are getting restless, stretching. He still doesn't know he's on the big screen. Haider will continue. Dhanushka is the new batter. And he'll have to reload that one. 40 yards of reload. Shoaib? Not usual signs. Run in 40 yards, bowl a slower one. Run in 40 yards, reload. Imagine the amount of energy waste. If you were a scientist, you would not be very too happy about that.
Well, too much of science at 12 o'clock in the morning for me, Pranav. This one's an edge, and it'll go all the way for 4. 4 for Darsait Titans has come off the edge after a long, long time.
Oh yes, it's been a long time. It's the batting power play, let's not forget that. Dhanushka throwing the kitchen sink at it. And in return, an outside edge. 2 ways to do a thing. He's chosen the other way out. What a start it is for Dhanushka. Luck on his side, an outside edge boundary. This one's better. Ubaid is not going anywhere, no start whatsoever. He's going to stay in his crease. He's a great young lad, Ubaidullah. Great potential. Has been around the national side for a very long time. Known for his fast bowling skills, huge in swinger that he bowls. Swinging and missing Haider is the story of this innings for Darsait Titans. At the end of 6 overs, they are 43 for 3 and in a lot of trouble.
Yele, ball in. Bowling change. Left arm. Left arm around.
Darsait Titans 43 for 3 at the end of 6 overs. And they are in a lot of bother. Oh yes.
One.
Obaid has been swinging and missing. On this occasion, a thick inside edge will get him a single. Both the arms of the clock are overlapping each other. It's 12 midnight. Everybody who is celebrating birthdays, happy birthday from our side here in the com box. It is the Oman D10. Do give us a shout out. We're live on Sports Eye, YouTube, Facebook. Do tag your friends who are celebrating their birthdays. It's obviously the Oman D10, and this is Azaiba 11 versus Darsait Titans, the final match of the group stage, round number 1. Shahzad being the bowler. The left arm spinner is not easy to get underneath. Has some amount of variations to up his sleeve.
ठीक है. Well ball.
So a good match on offer, Shoaib?
Well, I was expecting a lot more fireworks, to be honest, and I wouldn't be lying if I said, oh, there you go, some fireworks. But from the other side, Azaiba 11 launching grenades and missiles towards Darsait, and Darsait's defenses are down, shattered, and so is the defense of Ubaidullah. Was all over the place with that shot.
Surely not a day for him to remember. A day he would like to forget. Starting off with the fielding efforts that he put in the field and following with the bat. 11 of 17 deliveries. Darsait Titans 46 for 5, 6.4.
चलो boy शाबाश.
So I believe, Shoaib, if I'm not wrong, it is the Darsait Titans that are looking to give everybody a chance, and that's probably the reason Ubaidullah was sent up the order. Or I might be wrong, maybe it would have been to make an impactful striking impact, which he might have failed to. In either cases, what I want to see is a good, strong comeback in future from Ubaidullah.
Lefty.
Yes, what's gone is gone now. Darsait Titans will want to focus on what's at hand, and that is trying to win this game. Another wicket. Don't think Darsait Titans are in any mood to win this game because wickets are falling like dominoes, and that is another quick wicket.
Oh yes, this is not one of those kind of wickets where you want to play cross-batted, especially to the likes of Shahzad. He's quick and he's sharp. An inside edge to the bat of Danushka. He's been good, isn't he, Shahzad? The left arm spinner for Azaiba 11.
Righty lefty है. Well ball शादी. क्या रहेगा?
As the Azaiba 11 camp is all smiles. That is Ghazanfar and the wicketkeeper Sufyan sharing a moment.
Middle, center, slide.
A moment of happiness. Why not? This is the wonderful game of cricket. We all love and cherish it a lot.
Left arm over, one ball.
Probably both these sides would be facing each other and participating in this particular tournament for the very last time for this season.
Nicely worked away towards the long one. End of the over.
Quick. जल्दी करेंगे सेंटर
So it is a game which is in all control of Azaiba 11 at the moment. Darsait Titans will have to show some fireworks if they want to make any sort of impact in this particular match. Oh, that's a close one. There is going to be an appeal. It's not going to be sent upstairs. Umpire Zaman. It's given out, believe it or not. There's something that has happened that we weren't aware of. Lost sight for a second.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how that panned out. As another wicket falls for Darsait Titans. What are they doing? They're not even in the game right now. Azaiba all over Darsait Titans. I think they've just mentally given up this game. And they want to go back home as soon as possible. Here we go. Yeah, that was given leg before. So both the keeper and the bowler were appealing for different reasons. The bowler appealed for leg before, the keeper appealed for stumping, and the main umpire decided that it was going to hit the stumps and he gave it out.
They just wanted a wicket. Doesn't matter how. They just wanted a wicket. They got one. They're sharing a smile at the moment. They're enjoying. They need some big ones, and this is the man who can deliver.
Good fielding there, very well done.
back up
And a direct hit, but no damage for Darsait Titans. Very good fielding by Anis, by the way. Good intent, good intensity, and putting in the slide just at the right time.
Isn't he the opening bowler who went out with the probably lower back? Shafiq Jan, yes. Looks good. And that's great. Great things. That's a great thing for Darsait Titans. They are certainly going to be following this tournament up with D50.
कैच हो गया
It's in the air. And is taken. Anis there with the catch.
good catch
I think he was blinded for a moment, but what a catch that is. In the end, all's well that ends well. And another wicket. Another batter bites the dust.
तुम आउट हो जाओ तुम क्या तुम्हें कुछ मिलेगा
Every time that Darsait Titans has looked to attack, it's not gone anywhere. That's a brilliant catch from Anis. And as you well said, all's well that ends well. These are bright lights. If you look into them for a second or two, you're blinded for 10 seconds at the minimum. So yes, Sheikh.
right arm round
It's going to be 51 for 7, I believe, with the depart of Sheikh, Sahil Sheikh. So it'll be Ajay Lal Cheta, the ex-national captain for Oman, walking in. He's been one of the top order players for Darsait Titans.
एक फास्ट बॉल करेगा इसके
I believe on this occasion, Darsait Titans was looking to give opportunity to many of its players. 13 balls, 29. What do you think, Shoaib? Any chance whatsoever?
Well, Shafiq Jan has the ability to hit a few big hits, but hasn't been able to do that yet. End of another very good over from Wasim. A good spell from the left-handed spinner. 2 wickets to him and 11 runs conceded in his 2. In fact, he's a right-handed off-spinner. After 8 overs, it's 52 for 7.
Oh yes, they're taking their own sweet time. They want to be here as long as possible. These are wonderful facilities here at the Oman Cricket Academy. And why not? Under lights, the stadium is second to none. It's beautiful. The picturesque Hajar Mountain surrounding the ground. On a cloudy day, the scenes are even better.
Well, I've been here in all seasons, Pranav. I've seen the rain, the winter, the summer heat. I was here in August. The first time I came in 2021, I think. Catch is the call. Oh, what an effort. Almost got it. But then just couldn't hold on. And also in the meantime, he was losing his balance. And in that run up, he was about to cross the ropes. That's why he had to let the ball go. So good game awareness. First, that jump was absolutely perfect. Got his hands to it. A fumble. And then made sure that the ball is inside the ropes. Very well done.
Wouldn't be wrong if I call you the homeboy. You're almost an homeboy here at Oman.
Thank you, Pranav. You are the OG homeboy, born and brought up here. But yes, it does feel like home whenever I'm here. Great hospitality. Oh, cleaned up. And another wicket. Darsait Titans are losing the plot from a point where they were looking to finish things off in a jiffy to this point in time where they're desperate to win this game, and that is also like a distant dream now. Azaiba, well, what a comeback.
Oh yes, they've looked like a very, very good team, but what matters right now is Shafiq Jan is going to be walking back for 3 or 4, courtesy Bold Shahzad. Darsait Titans in a lot of bother. 53 for 8 in 8.2.
Right here, left here. Middle, yeah. Left arm over, 4 balls.
Oh yes, they're all smiles here at the Oman Cricket Academy. They're enjoying the weather. It's cold outside. It's chilly, rather. Chilly is the right word. Fortunately, the wind has stopped. That's going to be another wicket. This is finishing very, very quickly for Darsait Titans. Yusuf Manik, the batter, stepping down the track and not connecting. The keeper had an hour probably to complete the stumpings because Yusuf Manik was so far down, he was never going to come back.
Yeah, he got the bat down in time but didn't get it inside the crease. And that is why the red light. That means another wicket falls, just 1 wicket away, inching closer to victory is Azaiba 11. And what a spell this is. Just look at those figures for Shahzad. 4 for 6 as Manik Yusuf walks back.
I wonder if anyone ever has taken a 5-wicket haul in a D10 match. In a T10 match. Ever. This could very well be one of those rare occasions where Shahzad is tumbling Darsait Titans. Career best figures definitely for Shahzad. We've seen records breaking in this D10 format. Akabilia starting it. The fastest 50, then the fastest 100. Maximum number of sixes in an innings as well. And the highest score in D10, all being achieved in one of the previous games. And here on a hat-trick. Yes, on a hat-trick. It is Shahzad looking for his career best. Oh yes, this is a goner. This is a goner. This is goner. No, this is no, says the umpire. Shahzad is devastated. We are devastated. We cannot believe it.
Well, that was definitely close. And what pressure on Zaman Qureshi, the umpire. Let's look at that. Pitched. And, well. Oh.
We're short of words here. We're short of words. It did straighten. Oh, this is goner. This is goner. Once again, the umpire says going down leg. Shahzad doesn't know what to say to the umpire.
Well, the first one was a lot closer than this one. This one definitely was not turning in and was going down leg. So a much easy decision for Zaman Qureshi.
At the moment, it is Kasun who's put to the test. With a ball to go. And he will hold on. So at the end of 9 overs, Darsait Titans are almost on the verge of a defeat. 53 for 9. They'll need a miracle. More than a miracle rather. To get anything out of this match. And those figures of Shahzad. 4 for 6. Career best. Certainly one of the records in the Oman D10. What a spell has he bowled. 4 for 6. Shoaib, before we go ahead towards the conclusion, who do you think played a bigger role as a bowler for Azaiba 11 in this particular match? Is it Shahzad 4 for 6? Or was it Haider who broke the back of Darsait Titans earlier in the game? One has wickets to his name, the other has economy and a few wickets.
Well, if you're asking about the player of the match,
I'm just asking for the better performer.
I think Shahzad, the spinner, is definitely
And then if you're talking about the player of the match,
Shahzad as well. I think the way he bowled was outstanding. And to bowl that penultimate over, almost a hat-trick, I think he deserves all the laurels and credit the way he's bowled.
so no credit for the player who made the match.
Oh, good delivery.
Picked up all those crucial wickets, put Darsait Titans into all the problems, all the worries.
Well, you have to select one, right? Of course, his contribution cannot be undermined. There was a significant contribution from him as well. But if you had to choose one, I would choose Shahzad for his bowling.
Oh yes, career best figures. It's not every day that you pick up 4 wickets in a D10 match. We'll have some consolation runs. Darsait Titans, as many as 5 in form of wides. 5 wides to the name of Darsait Titans. It is only Faraz who is going to be paying the cost. It's going to be added to his figures. Ajay Lal Cheta, the lone warrior, fighting it out for Darsait Titans. It is still possible. 23 of 4 deliveries. It is still possible. Ajay Lal Cheta is obviously a top order batter. It's not going to be easy, but it's still mathematically possible. Certainly not mathematical possible if you're bowling like that. To start off the swing, then the area where you're bowling right in the block hole, the batter can just not get underneath it. And to add it all, the pace of Faraz. He's certainly running in from the 40-yard mark.
Yes, Faraz and Heather, the two spearheads of Azaiba bowling. This one's down the leg side. Will be called a wide.
Need 5 wides to make it mathematically possible once again.
That's too much positivity.
I'm not saying that he'll still win the match for Darsait Titans. I'm just saying for it to be mathematically possible.
Looks close again. And the finger goes up. This is it. This is the moment to be celebrated and cherished by Azaiba 11. Not only have they won the game, but they have defeated Darsait Titans in a low-scoring thriller. Scored 81 runs and then managed to restrict the opposition to 59 runs, winning the game by 21 runs. Outstanding performance. And they are the giant killers of the tournament. I always felt Azaiba have played against the better sides and they've played well against them. And this is another testament to that fact. Azaiba 11 beating Darsait Titans, the champions of the previous edition of the D20, by 21 runs.
What an evening this has been for Azaiba 11. Yes, they're going to be walking out of the tournament. These are last visuals that we are going to be having of Azaiba 11 in this tournament. This is the final day of group stage, round number 1. We're soon going to be walking into the second round of the group stage. Both these sides are going to be missing out. They finished 6 and 7. I'm not too sure who is 6, who is 7. But I'm sure Quair Warriors have finished 8. What wonderful signs it is for Azaiba 11. They haven't had a great season to start off with, but finishing on a high. It is the Darsait Titans which never got going. 11 to the bat of the Oman national captain, Zishan Maqsood, of just 5 deliveries. He was here to prove a point. He was here with an intent. But then it was never working in favor of Darsait Titans. They just kept playing shots and missing. 11 to the bat of Ubaidullah in 16. Misery just kept going through. And towards the end, it was them getting out for 59, courtesy of 16 extras by Azaiba 11. In the batting, in the bowling card, if you see, it is just one name that stood out, and that is Shahzad Rahim. 4 wickets, 6 runs of his 2 overs. Obviously 2 wickets apiece for Wasim Akhtar, Haider and Faraz. So that's all from the bowling effort of Azaiba 11 for the very last time in this Oman D10 powered by Fancode. One area that they would look to work on is the extras column. So it is Azaiba 11 which came in to defend just a mere score of 80, and Darsait Titans was here to prove a point. They were looking to finish this match in a jiffy. They were in a hurry. They started playing some shots, but this catch changed the match for them. It was the captain walking back, and ever since they kept losing wickets at regular intervals. No batter was able to get going. They were stuck and they kept losing wickets. What Azaiba 11 was doing right is bowling a lot of dot balls, and that was what was creating the pressure. They were losing wickets and they were not able to come back boundaries were missing, and every time they were trying to go for boundaries, they were skying it up, and Azaiba 11 were holding on to their opportunities. And that is when came in Shehzad to wipe off the remaining of the batters of Darsait Titans. He picked up 4, and the final wicket belonged to Faraz, who got Ajay Lal Chetal leg before to finish Azaiba 11 with a win in this Oman D10. This is last visuals.
Well, yes, and let's look at the match and how it panned out. Azaiba 11 scoring 80 in their allotted 10 overs. Haitham Bahar scoring 15, 13 from Rahman, Zishan, pick of the bowlers, and Amir also getting 2 wickets. And at this point, Darsait Titans felt that they have this game in their pockets. But Azaiba 11 had different plans. They stole that game away from their pockets and ran away with the 2 points. Darsait Titans, top score, well, Zishan Maqsood scoring 11 and Ubaidullah scoring 11. But it was all about the bowlers of Darsait Titans, of Azaiba 11, beg your pardon, who did and delivered the job for Azaiba yet again. Shehzad getting 4 wickets in his 2 overs and conceding just 6 runs, and 2 wickets for Haider and 2 wickets for Wasim as well. Azaiba 11 winning the game by 21 runs. Time for us to quickly head along the sidelines because we've got Mudassir Ali waiting to tell us who the player of the match is.
8 teams fought hard in the round 1, and it came down to this final game to know which team will be the 5th team going into the round 2. 2 teams coming into this game, they have a very good chance of making into the round 2. Darsait Titans versus Azaiba 11. Darsait Titans winning the toss, and they invited Azaiba to post a total. And batting first, they posted just 80 in their allotted 10 overs. At the end of the first innings, it looked like that Darsait Titans have very good chance to go into the round 2. But then came in the second innings, and it was all about the fast bowlers and the spinners dominating, and they bundle out Darsait Titans to just 59 all out. Joining me in the presentation party is our match referee, Mr. Freddy, and some notable performance coming in. Zishan Maqsood from Darsait Titans, the first innings getting a couple of wickets. So was Amir Kaleem, 2 wickets to his name. But the player of the match goes to the spin wizard. It's Shehzad Rahim for his brilliant spell of 4 wickets and giving away just 6 runs in his 2 overs. May I request Shehzad to come ahead and collect his memento. और शहजाद के साथ मैं दावत दूंगा अनीस को भी. अनीस थोड़ा सा आप उस तरफ आ जाए. काफ़ी बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस टूर्नामेंट का, बिल्कुल आपके लिए आखिरी गेम था, मस्ट विन गेम, लेकिन नेट रन रेट भी साथ ही साथ चल रहा था. उसी बीच में एक बढ़िया स्पेल आया यहाँ पे शहजाद का.
शहजाद वो समझ सकता है, लेकिन वो मुझे बलोची में बताएगा. समझ सकते हो ना उर्दू? हाँ, मना कुछ है बलोची.
बस सिदोरा फारी अल्लाह शुक्र अदा करना, बस बाफ खुशी भी मैं चारा कट्टे यार.
आप कह रहे हैं कि अल्लाह का शुक्र है जो उस परफॉर्मेंस पे खुश हो और मैच जीता, इसके लिए भी खुश हो.
और ख़ास तौर से बात करते हैं कि 2 क्लोज गेम्स आपके थे जो कि आपने 3 या 4 रन से हारे लीग में. इससे पहले 80 किया, तो डगआउट में जब आप गए फर्स्ट इनिंग से बाद, तो क्या मैसेज था ख़ास तौर से कप्तान से, क्योंकि शहजाद काफ़ी एक अच्छे स्पिनर हैं.
क्या बोला?
जी बिल्कुल, एक बहुत अच्छा मैसेज तो ये था. हम लोगों का प्लान ये था कि हम लोग जस्ट मैच जीतने पे जाएंगे. बाकी अगर हम क्लोज जाएंगे, हम लोग अपना रन रेट के हिसाब से जाएंगे, तब हम कवर करेंगे. उस हिसाब से जो 28 रन या 29 रन से जीतना था, तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो एक पंजा आ गया. वो तो बॉलर का कोई कसूर नहीं, उसकी भी इंजर्ड है, उंगली लगी हुई है. तो बस जो रिज़ल्ट था वो अल्लाह ने दे दिया, जो होना था हो गया. अब दोबारा नहीं कर सकते, इसको रिवार्ड नहीं कर सकते. बट लड़के बहुत अच्छा खेले, आउटस्टैंडिंग खेले, नो डाउट.
बिल्कुल एक काफ़ी बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस देखने को मिला, और उम्मीद करते हैं कि आने वाले टूर्नामेंट में इससे भी काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म करें. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर टीम एंड वेल डन शहजाद.
थैंक यू. बस इंशाल्लाह मेहनत करेंगे, टीम तो बहुत अच्छा है, इंशाल्लाह हमारी कोशिश जारी है.
Well done. So that was Shehzad Rahim, the player of the match. So that's all we do have from the sidelines. Over to you guys in the com box.
Thank you, Mudassir. That was the player of the match. Shehzad getting 4 wickets to his name, conceding just 6 runs. So let's quickly look at how these matches panned out today. First game of the day was Kurram Thunders taking on Bosher Busters. Kurram Thunders winning that game by 36 runs. Again, that first game was absolutely brilliant because Kurram Thunders scored a lot of runs, more than 130 if I'm not wrong. Khuer Warriors versus Amirat Royals. It was always going to be Amirat Royals because Khuer Warriors was struggling in this tournament, and that struggle continued. 40 runs was the big margin that Amirat Royals won the game against Kuwait Warriors. Match number 27, it was Gubra Giants taking on Rui Rangers, and Rui Rangers finally got the better of Gubra Giants. That was a game that was the highlight of the day, and Rui Rangers won that game by 57 runs. Now what that will do is dent the confidence of Gubra Giants, and it will be interesting to see how they react to that loss in the coming matches. And the last game of the day was Azaiba 11 taking on Darsait Titans. A must-win game for both the teams, promised to be a thriller, but in the end it was a dampener of sorts. However, Azaiba 11, a lot of credit to be given to them for the character that they showed and beat a strong side like Darsait Titans, putting them out of the tournament and winning the game by 21 runs. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Look at those top 5. Azaiba won the game today against Darsait Titans, but could not beat Bosher Busters in the net run rate. And because they have a better net run rate, they are still at number 5. So we've got our top 5 teams that will be playing in the second round. Amirat Royals will enter round 2 with the top spot at 12 points. They've lost just that one game against Gubra Giants, but other than that, they have been absolutely perfect. Rui Rangers are at number 2 with 10 points, tied with Gubra Giants at the 3rd position. Kurum Thunders will be at number 4, and Bosher Busters will barely get through, and will give a lot of thanks and appreciation to Azaiba 11 in helping them retain that number 5 spot. So tomorrow is the first day of round 2. It's the 6th of February. So mark your calendars and make sure you don't miss out on any action that is about to come your way. Amirat Royals versus Bosher Busters. That's the first game of the day tomorrow at 4 o'clock local time. Rui Rangers will be taking on Kurum Thunders in match number 30. That's at 6 p.m. local time. Gubra Giants will be taking on Amirat Royals, and Kurum Thunders will be taking on Bosher Busters again, which means they will have 2 matches to be played, Bosher Busters, and that last game is going to be a very good one. Kurum Thunders taking on the Busters at the Al Amirat ground in Oman. Well, it has been an enthralling day of cricket, a lot of good cricket on display as always at the Oman Cricket Academy, and with that sentiment I would like to say goodbye to all our viewers. This is all from the broadcast that we have for you today, but we look forward to your company tomorrow, and until then, from all of us here at the Oman Cricket Academy, it's good night and take care.